It's Monday and it's just after lunchtime and I've had a very busy day so far. Got up around about 7:30. Mr. Bento went out for a walk with Ian, and then when he came back we settled down and we did mostly day job stuff right the way up until lunchtime-ish. The postman's been and brought me my Graphic 45 Master Detective set, which I'm very excited about having a play with. I've also just had a walk to the post office and sent off all website orders that were outstanding bar pre-orders. So I've done a Angel pre-release for July stencils already, so if you're an Angel then check out those two stencils that will be released beginning of July, or July 10th I think they're going out, but you can put your pre-order in now and as soon as they arrive I'll post them out to you. So two fantastic designs this month. We have an all-seeing eye, which is a bit spooky, perfect for putting to one side for Halloween, and also a Celtic knot, which is fabulous. I'm very, very pleased with these stencils. So that's been my Monday so far. It's 9:45 on Tuesday morning and I'm running late. I have a meeting at Indigo Blue in Retford at 10:30. And it's already 9:45 and I'm not even out of Leeds yet, and it's normally about an hour's journey. I don't do late. I hate being late. It's just not me. Don't like it. But hopefully with traffic, if traffic is, you know, light and doesn't play up and I'm not stuck in congestion or anything like that, I might just make it in time. It's now 2:10 in the afternoon and I've finished my meeting at Indigo Blue and I'm almost home, back to Leeds. There has been a bit of an accident on one of the major routes, so I'm having to make a slight detour, but it's not going to be, it's only going to be about 10-15 minutes extra, so that's not too bad. So hopefully I shall be home before 2:30. It's just after lunch on Wednesday. Now, yesterday when I got back from my meeting at Indigo Blue, I had lunch because I hadn't eaten, so I was absolutely starving. And then I jumped straight into emails and designing some new products, which I will show you in a second. Now, I've talked about the stencils on Monday for my July release, and they have arrived in the post. So this is the all-seeing eye, kind of spooky one, and the Celtic knot is here. So that's the Celtic knot stencil. So if you're an Angel and you've already ordered or put your pre-order in for those stencils, then they will be going out towards the end of the week. I just have to sort out the packaging and that kind of stuff. Also yesterday afternoon, I realised that it was Mum's birthday coming up, so I sat and made her a little cherry blossom 6" by 6" card with some pearlescent paints and some little punches, making some cherry blossom. So that's a little birthday card for Mum. I didn't film it because, to be honest, it's just me punching out and sticking bits of paper down, so it's not all that interesting. Now then, the new laser cuts. Hold on. I'll go and get them. So I already have the laser cut words. There's also the new cogs and gears set there, which are on the website already, and there's also the corners, the cogs and gear corners. But I sat and designed at the beginning of the week a new set of what I call bubble clusters. So these are 3mm MDF, and there are 4 different little designs to add onto mixed media canvases and that kind of stuff. And because they're 3mm, then actually you can still cut through them and cut them down if you want to. So in the pack for these bubble clusters, you'll get all 4, which I think is blooming good. And they're so cute. And I will be doing a project with these to show you exactly how they work. So I haven't just been sitting on my backside, I have actually been working. Talking of things coming in the post, now normally I do Happy Mail videos when I get packages from you guys, but I received something in the post today that I want to share with you in this vlog because it's just the one item. And there's a little bit of a story behind it. Now, going back to 2015 when I first started doing art journaling and art journal videos on YouTube, I went to the trade show here in the UK, which is it's like an annual event, just like CHA and that kind of Creativation, whatever they call it. For the UK, it's like the UK version. And I went with a friend of mine, and we stopped off at the Kuretake stand, and we kind of put together a package between myself and my friend. And for one thing or another, back in 2015, my friend's business kind of folded and the order never actually ever arrived. So I always wanted a set of the Gansai Tambi watercolour paints. And after that, I just thought, oh, well, you know, I'll get them eventually, and I happened to bump into a friend of mine called Helen, who came to the workshop at Jane's last Thursday. And I'd forgotten, well, I didn't know she was coming actually. And of course, she works for Kuretake here in the UK. And Helen very kindly sent me through the post, little post-it note, look, compliment slip, do your thing. And she sent me a set of the 36 Gansai Tambi watercolour paints as a prezi. So Helen, mwah, thank you so much. I'm going to have lots and lots of fun playing and experimenting with these little beauties. It's almost 4 PM and I'm en route to Mum and Dad's, and as you can see, the weather is absolutely appalling. Welcome to British summertime. Hey! So yeah, it's been raining practically non-stop all day. So it's really, really miserable. But hey ho, without the rain, the flowers won't bloom. Do you want a bunk up?
No.
Well, you're getting in and out easier than you were last time.
Better, isn't it?
Most of them painkillers are working. It's 7:45 on Thursday morning, and I've just had to stop off and get some money from the bank. It's 2:10 and our super fast broadband has been switched on, and a test has just revealed that what used to take 2.5 hours is going to take 12 minutes. Yes! It's just gone 12:30. I've had a very, very busy morning so far, packing up orders from the website and getting post ready. Ian's also had quite a few orders on his website as well over the last 2 days, so we've packed all that together and I'm taking everything all in one go. So once again, nowhere to park outside the post office, so I've had to come all the way down and park. I'm gonna have to walk back, but hey ho. And then I'm off to the supermarket. Ian's going away tomorrow to He's got a steampunk event all weekend, so I won't have the car. So I'm going to make sure I've got all the grocery shopping in that I need for the entire weekend. I don't want to go without. Well, that's all the post done. Now off to the supermarket for an epic shop. So I'm back from the supermarket and I've put everything away in the cupboards and in the fridge and all that kind of stuff. So everything is nicely tidied away. But one of the benefits of Ian going away for the weekend means that I get to cook things that he doesn't like to eat. For example, I can now cook fish this weekend and he won't complain that I'm stinking the house out. What time is it?
Walk time.
Is it walk time? Bentley?
Is it walk? Tell me.
Just look at the waist.
I love you too. Love you. Love you. Oh.
It's Saturday morning. It's currently 9:20 in the morning and I've been up and about since 5:30. Yes, 5:30. There is more than one. There is one in the morning too. I know, I've only just discovered this. Now, the reason I got up so early was because Ian left for his steampunk show at 5:30. So I got up just before, just to help him pack the car and just to wave him off, basically. But I made the fatal mistake of making myself a cup of coffee, which meant that I couldn't go back to sleep. So I've been awake for 4 hours. And I think I'm on number 3. Which isn't too bad, I suppose. So I've utilised the time. This was my mission inspiration page for July, which I did yesterday. Did all the filming for it yesterday. So this morning, after Ian had gone, I sat down with another cup of coffee and I edited the whole thing. So I'm now just going to get a quick shower because I haven't had one yet. I know, I've been sitting here in my stink. And then I'm going to take Mr. Bentley out for a long, long walk. It's about 10:30. And we've been out for about 3/4 of an hour so far. And all he seems to have done today is just stand there, sniffing and staring. I think his heart's not in it today. Have you had enough? Have you had enough? Shall we go home? It's just after 12 on Saturday afternoon and Mr. Bentley and I have just shared a tuna sandwich. So he's now quite happy, curled up on the couch, fast asleep. I've made sure that the mission inspiration brief, my video, all the Facebook stuff, it's all been done on time, so I don't have to worry about any of that at all for the rest of the day. So I thought this afternoon I would go upstairs into the craft room and have a tidy up. It's 8:30 on Sunday morning and as you can see, the sun's out, which is nice. So we've come out for a quick early morning walk. We're having another slow day. This way? No, we've been that way. Come on. So last night was a little bit of a washout. Because I'd gotten up so early yesterday morning, I started to fall asleep by about 9:30, which is ridiculous. So we went to bed early and then that's why we got up this morning. Got up about 7:30, which isn't too bad. So we're just going to have this little walk and then I had a tiny little tidy up in the craft room yesterday. But I want to finish a little project I started. God, it's quite dark, is it, when I'm not in the sunshine? There you go. Finish a project I started yesterday afternoon. I started decorating one of my large Dilutions journals. Sorry, the reason I keep turning around is because he keeps pulling. It's because I've stopped. Anyway, better get on. You're slowing down, kid. It's now 9:30 and we're back from our walk. I'm thoroughly worn out now because we've been walking for, I think, just over an hour. So Mr. Bentley's also completely worn out now. He's taken to sitting in front of the window. Look, I'll turn the camera on so you can see. So he's now taken up position in his favourite spot in front of the window so he can watch the world go by. But at the minute, look, his eyes are going. You can tell he's tired. I think I've broken him. So I mentioned earlier while I was out walking Bentley that I'd started to decorate the cover of one of my large Dilutions journals. Now that doesn't look like it's been decorated at all, does it? Until you open it up. So I've started to collage the inside. This is what I did while sat watching TV last night. I just did this, sat on my lap, or with it sat on my lap on a tray in front of the TV watching rubbish. So I'm not allowed to watch the last episode of this season's Doctor Who until Ian gets home because it's the final. So I've been told I'm not allowed to watch it, so I couldn't. So I just sat with the tray on my lap and did that with some Mod Podge that I brought down, little jar of water and some bits and pieces. So today I'm going to carry on and do the entire front cover in the same vein. Once it's all completely covered with fragments of paper and that kind of stuff, then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with it, whether I'm going to paint over the top of it, whether I'm going to glaze over the top of it or what. I haven't yet decided. Well, it's just gone 12 noon and I've just spent the last couple of hours doing the front and the back. So that's now the front, the back and the inside, all collaged. 2 hours have just flown past so quickly. So I'm going to just leave that to finish off drying. I now have a cup of coffee. So I'm now going to go and sit outside in the sunshine with Mr. B. You getting comfy? There you go. So this is me putting my feet up. I'm starting to look like Father Christmas. Maybe time for a little bit of a trim. He's found a biscuit from somewhere. Where have you found that from? Eh? Now there's an idea. Biscuits. It's about 5 o'clock. As you can see, the sun is still absolutely gorgeous and the sky is still blue. So we've been out for around about 3/4 of an hour already. So we're on the last leg of our journey now. And I'm definitely ready for something to eat when we get back. And I'm sure Mr. Bentley's quite hungry too. Who is Mr. Bentley? Who is it? Daddy back. Who is it? Is it Daddy?
How is the best boy in the world? Come on, sweetie. Come on. Hello, beautiful.
Oh, look.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Come on, beautiful boy.
Oh. Who is it? I said Daddy was coming. Go see the look at you.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Excited.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, go on then.
So that's it then. So Daddy's back and all's right with the world again.
Cup of tea as well.
End of a perfect weekend.
Very perfect. If it had been perfect if you and Bentley had been there. I have to make do with the cash.